Hey guys, Richie from Richie's Just Plain Talk. And today we're going to talk about why, right around the same exact time, stock market, crypto, all took a big dip. Had to do with the jobs report, guys. Look, there are 490 plus thousand more people working. And it's so strange. It doesn't make sense to a lot of common sense people that see things, I don't know, I think more straight. More people working, better for the US, right? You'd think it'd be better for the economy. But see, the problem is if more people are getting jobs and they're out spending money, then inflation stays where it's at. So to curb that, of course, the government will continue to raise taxes. Do you know that interest rates on homes are now averaging 7.1%? So if you were paying, let's say, on a $400,000 home, let's say you're paying $1,600 a month, you're now paying $2,700. Or if you're coming into the market, it's almost like a luxury to buy a house now. And it really hasn't hit the housing market in our area where I live. And I'll be honest with you, that's why I built my own. Right here, my own two hands, along with some helpers. And I built that half log home, which I'm going to be happy to be showing you pictures of here probably within the next 3-4 weeks. But it's funny. You would think that people out there spending money and stimulating the market, it would all be good. But it's not. With the job rate jumping as high as it did, it triggered all the algos and the bots to dump. Because you know why? They know that an interest rate hike is coming. There is no doubt about it. We just don't know how much. They're talking about raising interest rates till May of next year. I mean, if they're creeping at 0.25%, maybe it won't be as harsh as, banging us for 50 or 75, or maybe they just say, hey, let's just go 1.5 and be done with it for a while. I don't know what they're going to do. But I do know that that's what caused the market to go down today. And as long as the jobs stay in there, the market's going to look. And what's so good about the fact that you would think that if people are working, then more money would come into crypto and come into stocks and things. But none of this makes any sense to me. Not at all. I made a couple quick notes here, guys. Let me check something here. It is funny. Recession, basically, I mean, it's all about, high unemployment rate. People out there struggling. Well, to me, just a common thinker, if they just brought the interest rates down, okay, people would, and we've got more people working, you would think it would stimulate the entire economy. But they're so scared of this inflation stuff. Well, maybe there's a way of doing this some other way than continuing to raise rates. Because eventually they're going to tax us to death. Okay, so at this point, can anybody out there say that by raising the taxes so far, it's helped in any way? So obviously, if that's not the answer, then they need to come at it from another angle, somehow, some way. The fact that more people are working, to me, is a great thing. There were a lot of people that struggled, especially after COVID. I mean, a lot of people never got back to work. Some of those places shut down. They couldn't afford to stay open. And to be honest with you, it just pisses me off. You know, now me, I have a consulting retail position, and we had to shut down. So there was no compensation there. And then other than that, you that know me, I have this antique store in the mall, and that got shut down. So what did I do? I'm going to be honest with you. I was still going out buying out houses. I would take photos of the furniture in the house before I took it, load it on a truck, threw that stuff on Facebook, and by the time I got back to the shop, I had half a truckload already sold. And I sold out of the back door of that store. But it was the only way to stay alive. And people will find a way, believe me. You know, they can't bury you in the trench if you're still fighting. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. You know, this shit's going to continue to go on. And it's not helping at all by raising rates. It has not helped. They got to think of another way of going, because pretty soon it's going to hit the housing market everywhere. And then what's going to happen? Foreclosures, people on the street. California already has that problem. People are living in tents in people's backyards, squatting everywhere because they can't afford anything. It doesn't make sense. You're working, therefore we will punish you. Does this make any sense? I mean, it to me, I just don't get it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a dumb guy. I understand politics and I understand how this is supposed to work, but it's not, and that's the problem. So, Powell, you need to get your shit together. You need to figure out another plan. Because by you continuing to raise those rates, you're not shutting down plants. You know, and that's what happens is the cost to run a place, because a lot of places have loans and things like that. It gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, I've been pretty fortunate up to this point. I have built that home dollar for dollar, what I could afford out of my wallet. Now, I'm down to, I think, right around maybe 10 grand to make it really livable. And I don't have it. Not unless I want to cash out of a whole lot of my crypto, and I'm not doing that. So I got to come up with plan B somehow, some way. But anyway, that's my problem. Guys, look, I don't understand. You know, people are going to set up these bots and algos to dump when they hear bad news. I think it's silly. But you know what? I will make some money off this. And you can too. It's just like I told you before. Every time them streets run blood, the blood running in the streets, you guys know that that's the time to buy. And it just takes a little bit. Now, we're looking at 2 weeks before we see the next report. So, and you can bet your sweet ass it'll be at least 0.25% on the interest rate. And you want to see stuff go red, watch it go red the day of or the day before. And if you're not buying at that moment, because I guarantee you everything adjusts within 3 days, you will go green and you will make money. And I have preached this in I don't know how many of my videos. So secret's out. Mine is, I have a rhythm. It works. And I make money then. And that's probably how I'm going to finish up this house. All right, guys. God bless. Listen, if you're working, if you're out there struggling, whatever it is, God bless you. Guys, do what you can. Just know that if you continue to watch my show, my videos, I will keep you up to date on what the hell's going on. All right, so please hit the thumbs up button. Definitely subscribe. I need more subscribers, guys. I'm not getting out there. Leave a comment. That helps my algo, of course, and then hit the notification bell. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. This is some serious shit coming up. Be ready.